Hi guys, this is Vitaly with AFT Dispatch and A2C Logistics, and in today's video I want to talk to you about one piece of news that I think every trucker in America should be aware of, as well as open up our books and show you guys some of the loads that we've been able to book for our customers, which consist of independent owner-operators that are leased under RMC authority, as well as carriers who have their own MC authority and are working under dispatch with our truck dispatch services. Now, as a reminder, guys, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. This is important because this is a weekly segment. Every Friday, we make one video that we publish showing you guys the loads, the lanes, the commodities, the miles, the dollar amounts, everything that you'd want to know before booking a load. We're just here to show you that good loads do exist as long as you're working with the right dispatchers, and you can be considerably more profitable if you're not making the kind of money that you know you deserve. Now, this week in the news, we have Loves. Many people love, no pun intended, love Loves as their truck stop. And in the coming days, all 520 locations of Loves in 41 states across the nation will be requiring customers to wear face coverings or face masks. And this will include all of their locations. So Loves Travel Stop, the Loves Country Stores, Loves Truck Care, and Speedco locations. And you know, Loves, they're saying that they're continuing to prioritize customer and employee safety by vigorously cleaning, disinfecting, practicing social distancing, and you know, and of course requiring all employees to wear face coverings or face masks. But you know, if you don't have a mask and you need one, Loves, they do have them for sale, so you can pick one up at one of their 520 locations. And according to a statement made by the company, basically this is intended to basically help protect you and I, to help protect customers, to help protect truck drivers, the employees from the spread of COVID-19. And this mask requirement will go into effect just around the corner coming up this Wednesday, July 29th. And we'll go from there because states have been seeing an increase in COVID-19 or coronavirus cases and deaths. Those have been on the increase. So they're trying to kind of implement some sort of rulings that will help, you know, reduce those numbers. And the implementation of a face covering policy for customers at Loves puts them actually among some of the biggest companies in the nation. You know, national retailers like Walmart and Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Walgreens, even Kroger. And in fact, the top 10 largest retailers in America, and in fact most of the top 40 have already implemented or are planning to implement chain-wide mask mandates. So, you know, I know it's inconvenient, but you know, if it helps to keep the stuff down and it keeps truckers safe and you know, customers safe and employees safe, if it helps, well, it is what it is. The mandate goes into effect Wednesday, July 29th, and we see how it goes from there. Now, I'm going to switch over to camera, and we're going to look over some of the loads that we've booked. Again, as a reminder, we're really trying to reach as many truckers out there. Please like this video, please comment, please share it on social media like Facebook and you know, other platforms that you enjoy. And by far, I'm asking you guys, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss these weekly videos, and I'll talk to you in just a moment. All right, guys, welcome back. Let's take a look at a few loads now, shall we? Salem, Oregon, going to Pottsville, Pennsylvania, 2,800 miles, load of yogurt, a reefer load, one pick, one drop at $240 a mile. That's $6,800 at 2,800 miles. I'd take that any day. Fantastic. Next up is Charlotte, North Carolina, going to Indianapolis, Indiana. These are all dry loads. Every one of them is going to be one pick, one drop. It's a paper load. This driver likes to go Monday through Friday, come back on the weekends. Everybody's different, and we made this happen for him. So Charlotte, North Carolina to Indianapolis, 580 miles, $1,200, $207 a mile. From there, zero deadhead. He went out from right out of Indianapolis to Toma, Wisconsin. This is 420 miles, 44,000 pounds of beverages, and they booked that at $1,100. That's 420 miles. You could almost do two of those in a day. $262 a mile. Fantastic. From there, they went out to La Crosse, Wisconsin, very close to Toma. And from there, they went to Solon, Ohio for $1,600. One pick, one drop, a load of beer at 41,000 pounds, 253 a mile, 632 miles. That's a great week. And in fact, he did that in 3 days. And in 3 days, he was able to make a grand total of $3,900. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Next up, we have a load out of Blackville, South Carolina, going to Salem, Virginia. Now this one, I want to take a moment and explain. This driver was actually out in Jacksonville. Those of you know about Florida, have been trucking for a little while, you know how wonderful the rates can be coming out of Florida. Obviously, nobody was paying anything over $1, so they deadheaded him out. It was only 240 miles a deadhead. Truck's empty, trailer's empty, right? Light, you're not going to burn a lot of fuel. And it was worth it because they went to South Carolina, took a load to Salem, Virginia at $1,100. That's 333 miles. They got $3.30 a mile. That made it, worth it. Bet those were sweet cantaloupes running at 38 degrees, one pick, one drop. Like I said, had he done those twice, he could have made, $2,200 in a single day and would have still had time to have a decent dinner. In any case, the next loads are going to be all one pick, one drop loads. This is a team of ours, husband and wife, and these guys like to, make as many miles per day as possible. They're a team, it makes sense, and they like to do those at the highest possible rate. Now, we can't always hit the highest possible rate, but there are going to be times when you're going to hit a bad market, bad spots, things like that. But the trick here, or the secret, is you just need to know your loads. You need to know your loads, you need to know your lanes, you need to know your markets. And our dispatchers certainly do, as you'll see from here. They did a 2-pick, 1-drop. So I said it was going to be 1-pick, 1-drop. So the first one is a 2-pick, 1-drop. Amsterdam, going to Amsterdam, New York. So they went from Stillmore, Georgia to Port Wentworth, Georgia, to Amsterdam, New York, which was 1,050 miles at $2,700. Dry van load, $257 a mile. Right out of there, they went to Owego, New York, to Riverton, Illinois. Those of you guys who know, Illinois is dry van capital of the United States. They did it at $1.88, which was a fantastic rate for $1,600 to go from New York to Illinois to a good market, 850 miles. Well done. Then right out of Riverton, zero deadhead, they went out to Goose Creek, South Carolina, $2,700 for that one. It's 918 miles at $294 a mile, almost $3 a mile for almost 1,000 miles there. Then from there, they went to Orangeburg, South Carolina, and headed out to Lake Charles, Louisiana at $1.96, which was $1,700. And from there, they went out, deadheaded out to Orange, Texas, and picked up a load going to St. Mary's, West Virginia. That's 1,231 miles at $284 a mile, $3,500. Now you might be asking, Vitaly, you haven't told us about the deadhead. That sounds like a lot of deadhead. They went from Louisiana to Texas and all these other cities. Well, here's the thing. We ran the numbers. So first of all, in 7 days, in a week, these guys made $12,200 gross, and they had 4,917 miles loaded, and their deadhead was at a grand total of 304 miles. So that's the reason I didn't touch on deadhead, because, hey, 300 miles in a week, all of it paid for. I think they had a good week. Now, the next one up is going to be Lecompton, Kansas. These guys took a load out of Lecompton, Kansas, went to Lakewood, Washington. Dry loads at 1,820 miles. They booked that at $4,000. This was a 1-pick, 1-drop, 13,000 pounds of plastic products. And, this driver likes the western states with the mountains. He enjoys them. He also likes the Midwest, and has always preferred to kind of be running those Midwestern states and stay in that area. So he took that run. That's 1,820 miles at $4,000. That's $220 a mile, lots of miles. Very light load at 13,000 pounds. This is, what good loads are made of. From there, they went out to Sumner, Washington, went to Missoula, Montana at $436 a mile for 482 miles. That was, again, 1-pick, 1-drop, 44,000 pounds of beverages. and $2,100 on that one. From there, they did a smart thing. Instead of hanging out in Missoula trying to pick and choose between cheap freight and wasting time, they went out to Spokane Valley, Washington, and went from there to Janesville, Wisconsin at $1.70. Might seem low, but here's the thing, it isn't. $1.70 to go from Washington to Wisconsin at 1,651 miles to Wisconsin, a good area that he's going to be able to wake up Monday when his delivery is, and basically have free, his full hours because he did a reset on the road with a load in his trailer. That's what you want to be doing. You want to come in there loaded, ready to go to unload with fresh hours and kill your week, completely kill your week by having amazing dollar amounts while you're taking your 34-hour restart. So in any case, good job on that one. By the way, that was also a light load at only 24,000 pounds of pasta. Next up is Norfolk, Virginia, going to Greenville, Illinois. $1.89. It was a dry load, 42,000 pounds of just general household goods. They booked that at $1,700 for just under 900 miles, 899 miles. From there, they went to Earth City, Missouri, and took a load to St. Paul, Minnesota. And that was at 514 miles at $1,200. That's $233 a mile. And was a little bit on the heavier side, but definitely a very good load, very good rate going to Minnesota. From there, they went out to Spirit Lake, Iowa. Not much deadhead there. To Sturgis, South Dakota. That's 464 miles, 22,000 pounds of car parts, very light load, $1,500 at $323 a mile. Bottom line, as you can see, guys are booking excellent loads. I mean, I gave you guys week runs. I'm not cherry picking anything. These are actual customers making actual money. We better believe it, they're happy. Making 12 grand in a week as a team, making, $7,000, $8,000 sometimes as solo drivers. As long as you watch your hours and are good at managing yourself and your time, you can make money in trucking as long as you have those skills and a really strong team of dispatchers on your side. Well, anyway, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, you don't want to miss these videos. They're weekly. Every Friday, we open up the books, show you how well we do, and we cover some news. And please hit the notification bell so that you are notified when these videos come out. Please share the videos on Facebook. This helps so much when you share them on Facebook. I know you have trucker friends out there. I know they're going to benefit from seeing this kind of content that's out there. Maybe, they'll decide that, what, I'm sick of booking my own loads. I'm sick of doing my own paperwork. I'm sick of doing billing and invoicing. And the rates I'm getting are lower than what he's telling me over here. And here's the thing, I can even send you these load sheets. But all you got to do is go to our website, get more information, aftdispatch.com/go. You could call or you can even text us at our company number, 801-448-6363. All the information is in the description box below. And until next time, stay healthy, be wealthy. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye.